Hi BTN, I'm James Tracy and I play for the Socceroos.
I reckon a lot of the young kids watching this might see the stars on TV, but not necessarily know that you guys have put in years of hard work. Tell us about the road to get to where you are now.
Um, well, I started a very long time ago. I started when I was about 6 or 7, just playing in the backyard and playing at school. And um, I spoke to my father and pretty much said to him, all I want to do is become a footballer. So, a couple of years went down the road and it got quite reasonably serious. My father had a history of football, and he played, and pretty much he started coaching, and then a couple of years after that he started up an academy, and basically yeah, we were training with the academy with a whole bunch of boys. We had a squad, and from there things progressed, and went when I was about 12 years old overseas for the first time, just to play against other teams and see what they're doing, and just to kind of compare it, I guess. And then a year and a half after that we went again, and it was pretty much a trial. And I left Australia when I was 14 and went over to Newcastle United, and that's pretty much how it started, and how I went on to bigger and better things.
Is there enough kind of support, or when you were growing up, was there a lot of support and training for young players like yourself?
Yeah, I mean, when I was around, basically, no. I mean, the A-League hadn't started, so for me, if I wanted to take it to that next level, I pretty much had to go overseas. So I was speaking to my father. Obviously, he did his research, and there wasn't a lot around. So that's why basically he started the academy up, and we had, I think it was around 20 boys, all wanting to take football to the next level, and with the idea of playing overseas. So it was definitely difficult. We had a lot of hard times, a lot of good times. I guess in the end, things worked out. But yeah, at that point in time, I pretty much had no choice. So that's why I had to leave when I was 14 and head overseas.
So tell us then how things have kind of changed for younger players, like younger promising players, in terms of that support and training here in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely trying to improve their development system. There is a lot of young players that go unnoticed and do head overseas, so they're trying to fix that and trying to basically see everyone. And now you've got the A-League, which is coming on leaps and bounds. Obviously, it still has a long way to go, but the last couple of years, if you look at the A-League, you get boys playing 21, 22, and then heading over to Europe, which is in good leagues, which is fantastic to see. So I think it has improved. Obviously, it's got a lot of work to do, but that takes time. It's not an easy process, but the support and the structure of Australian football is getting a lot better.
So how do you reckon getting that Asian Cup has changed the outlook for young players? Do they have a clearer path into the big league now?
Yeah, I think so. I think obviously not only for Australia, I think it's massive for Australian football. I think it's going to help the A-League especially, and I think people are going to start recognising us a lot more as well. So it's fantastic on a personal side of things and for Australia, but I think it is really massive for Australian football, and I hope it helps. I'm sure it will, and it's good to see a lot of young players coming through.
Do you reckon Australia's at its full potential yet?
No, not at all. I think it's just a start. Obviously, it's great to to win silverware, but you know, we want to continue that, and it's great to see we can do that with the team we got. You know, young players, new players. So it's good that we've got that development, young youth development coming through, and you know, I think we want to continue that and move on to bigger and better things, and you know, we'll see where that takes us.
What would you say to inspire maybe a group of young soccer players?
I guess just believe in yourself and your ability. It's a fantastic game. Yeah, it takes you to the highest highs, lowest lows as well. But you know, that the feeling it gives you in certain times, you know, that process. For me, I guess it makes it all worth it. When it still hasn't really sunk in just yet, but you know, I'll look back in years to come and I'll have that special memory that, you know, it's never going to go away. So for me, I guess it's all worth it. If you want to do something bad enough, then you'll do it, and I think that's where you know, the passion and the determination comes from. I mean, it's definitely not easy. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to lie. It is a lot of hard work and a lot of sacrifices. But you know, I guess it's you know, sacrifice and reward. You know, if you're good at what you do, then you get rewarded for it.